Hops and Stocks podcast is presented by 100 Spoke Media Group. We encourage our listeners to drink responsibly. Please note, we are not financial advisors. We do not offer or provide financial advice.
I'm Spoke affiliated from the city of Gems.
Welcome back to the Hops and Stocks podcast, brought to you by 100 Spoke Media Group. This is episode 21. This is our holiday edition, and it's also our last podcast of the year. So we're going to wrap up season one with this. We chose to go with some seasonal brews. I think everybody has something winter ale.
Yeah, man.
Holiday-y.
Holiday styles.
You know what I mean? We got some Kentucky bourbon over here. But, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to hop right into these beers, you want to chit chat, or, you know what I mean?
Whatever, man. How cats feeling, man?
And I'm chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? The holiday is different for me. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, like, you know, with like Thanksgiving not being from home.
Yeah.
Like, people text me like, what you gonna do for the holidays? I'm like, man, I don't know. I'm just gonna be chilling at the crib. Because I don't feel like driving to Dayton, and I don't feel like flying out to Virginia. I'm gonna do that for Christmas. So I was like, man, I'm just gonna chill, relax. You know what I mean?
What do you eat on Thanksgiving as a single guy? Do you make your own thing, or?
I have in the past. This time I'm not. You know what I mean? I really just want to disconnect and chill, honestly. Like, I don't know what the holiday season just kind of is passing me by this year. I don't know why. Just ain't really feeling it. Got the Scrooge. I mean, was it the Grinch?
Nah, well, Grinch and Scrooge both.
Yeah, I got the Grinch vibes this year, man.
It's so early though. I mean,
I know,
getting the Scrooge vibes of Thanksgiving.
yeah. I'm like, man, it ain't even dropped yet.
Right. Scrooge vibes, man. Cat's been trying to get me out. Was like, come through and get a plate. So I'll probably do that tomorrow. But you know, I mean, for the most part, chill, watch some football. Big weekend and big weekend for college, man, as well. You know what I'm saying? You got rivalry week. You know what I mean? So
it's so hard to say that, man.
I know.
Rival. I'm not gonna even try that.
Rivalry week.
Rivalry. I can't say it, man. I give up.
Yeah, somebody was like rivalry. Like, is there a B in there?
No, ain't no B in rivalry.
Let me tell you what I hear cats getting messed up all the time is when people try to say Russell Westbrook or Russell Wilson. When I watch talk radio, they jack it up all the time, man. I'm like, I can't get that right.
Yeah, that's true, man. And they call them each other.
Yeah.
Like, man, this is a football game. I am not watching Russell Westbrook. This is clearly Russ Wilson.
Normally, if you're struggling with the R sound, it's coming out as a W. So if you're saying well, it's normally gonna come out as the wrong sound. So what do you I mean when you go over your people's house, like what are you snatching up? Like what's on your plate? You know what I mean?
For me, I'm like, you gotta have a turkey, you gotta have a bomb turkey, you know what I'm saying? Mac and cheese, the cornbread dressing, not the bread dressing. You gotta do the cornbread. And then my family, it started with my grandmother, and the recipe got passed down to like my cousins. They do this giblet gravy, so that's always fire. One of my aunts.
What is giblet? My mom, I think, does it too, man. Is that just like all of the stuff on the turkey, man?
Man, it's the insides, man. It's the
innards.
Yeah. You probably don't want to know what it is because it probably turn your stomach, but it's fire when you throw it over the mashed potato.
I'm sure as long as this season, it's probably real fire.
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna turn down no gravy, man. I love gravy, man. I mean, it's unless you like really skilled with turkey, man, the gravy is almost a necessity.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my mom she didn't do gravy a lot because her turkey was, she always, and I learned to marinate and season my turkey from her. Like, she would season that mug in white wine and white wine, red wine, and all these different herbs and spices, let it sit for a while, and then, you know what I'm saying, slow cook it. And it always was the juiciest turkey. So when I would go to other people's house and I cut into their turkey or something, I'm like, man, why does this taste like cardboard? But yeah, her turkey was always fire. And so when I do a turkey, it's labor intensive because I got it from her. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll put beer in mine, Hops and Stocks podcast. I'll do beer, I'll do Jack Daniels because I like to have that bourbon flavor in it. I'll use like Southern Comfort though, because it's whatever the cheap bourbon is. And then just a bunch of herbs, spices, and butter. I mean, that keeps it dry and keeps it moist. And
yeah, I've heard about the butter before.
yeah,
Man, me personally, I mean, you know, turkey is cool, regular turkey, but I think my preferred turkey, if I'm gonna have it on Thanksgiving, is a smoked one. Fried is cool too, but smoked is, you know, I mean, we all like the flavor of smoke. Smoke just kind of does a little something different for the turkey, and to me, it just seems like it's more of a moist bird too.
Yeah.
Have y'all done deep fried?
Yeah, I know Doug does the deep fry.
Yeah, my turkey's marinating now, man. It's a labor of love. You gotta thaw after you let them thaw out. It's time to inject them. So I injected. His name is Scott, man. I name all my birds. So his name is Scott. So I injected Scott yesterday.
R.I.P. Scotty.
Who was last year?
I think it was Todd. I think Todd sounds about right.
Is there
Todd and Todd, but
is there a theme to naming the turkey?
Nah, man, it's like whatever name come to my head. Like I picked him out the water. Like, all right, Scott, let's get it. Let's get it, Scott.
Hey, did you get yours? I'm assuming. I know you probably got it at the store, man. But I don't know if any of y'all have looked at the turkey section. But the turkeys this year are huge, man. Like,
hey, is it true? Because I haven't looked, but I heard the prices of turkeys is crazy right now.
Man, I got my turkey for $2.88.
Ah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I ain't hip, man. But like, I was in Kroger either yesterday or today, and I mean, the thing was like this, man. I'm like, how can you even cook that, man? It looked like two bags.
You can get like a the young turkey. It's labeled like young turkey.
Yeah, but I mean, like, and somebody said they heard the same thing on the radio that for whatever reason the turkeys are huge this year.
Really?
I mean, when I was in Kroger, man, like it just the thing was so big. I'm like, man, how can you cook that? It was like two basketballs stuffed into the package, man. I'm like, there's no
pumped
way.
up with those steroids, bro.
That's all them steroids, man.
He was walking around like,
hey, he was doing his shoulders, man.
Hey, his meat is all tough. Somebody like, dang,
like
turkey all tough.
He was in the turkey pen, dog. I'm in the pen. I gotta get my stuff together.
So Doug,
back to my turkey. I injected this year. I bought a marinade from just the store. It was a butter marinade. It was like a Creole butter. I was like, man, let me just try this. So I rubbed it down with the onion and the garlic. I use a little Goya sauce. I mean, not Goya sauce, Goya pepper. Then I put the parsley and stuff like that. And I injected that bad boy.
Hold on, man. You use what?
Goya.
And what kind of seasoning is that?
That's the Hispanic speed, the little orange.
Yeah, that's what I thought, man.
Yeah, a little Goya.
Sanjay.
Put it on there.
Yeah, man, a little ancestral.
Yeah. How many days you let it marinate? Well, you said you just started today?
Yeah, no, yesterday. What's today? Today's Wednesday, yeah. Yesterday, so it'd be about 3 days of marinade. I'm gonna fry it. I'll probably dump Scott down tomorrow around 12.
I got an execution date, man.
Yeah, Scott.
What's that process like? Frying it, describe that a little.
Well, like he said, tomorrow I'm gonna marinate it some more, slap it down. Then you gotta massage all the marinade, make sure all the marinade is good and into the meat. You know what I mean? So you really gotta massage. So Scott's gonna get a nice massage tomorrow before he gets cooked.
Hey, man! Breaking news: Scott's already gone, man.
Oh yeah, I know. Raw Scott, but fried Scott will be back alive tomorrow. But so, yeah, you just normally it takes the grease 45 minutes to get hot. So after that grease is where you want it to be, you slowly drop them down in the tray, and it's a slow drop. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to.
Man, you don't want that grease fire.
Nah, it's a slow drop. So you I'm holding Scott like this and just like, shake. If Scott's not big, Scott's like 14 pounds, but I've had like a 20 pounder, man. You're shaking trying to get that bird down in there real slow. Then put the top on. I got an indoor fryer, so
you got an indoor
top on. Mm-hmm. Yep, and make
So
sure
there ain't no fire.
Make sure it's submerged. Yeah, make sure it's submerged. I've made the mistake, and first couple times I fried. If it's not fully submerged, there's always going to be like a little piece of the breast sticking out, and when you finish, that breast is discolored. It's not the same color as the rest of the fried bird. But yeah, man, he just dumped that bad boy down in that grease, hot grease.
Yeah. Salute to Scott, man, for doing your duty.
Probably take Scott after he's in the grease. Probably take Scott about 35, maybe 40, 45 minutes.
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all what's really the only essential for me, man. Like I love the turkey, I love the ham, some of the other stuff, but I mean it ain't nothing if you ain't got the dressing, man.
I'm telling you, yeah, this is fire.
I like dressing, man.
You're literally doing nothing if you don't have the dressing.
I agree.
I've begged, well, not begged, but I've told my wife, man, like, look, my mom's dressing is where I want to be on Thanksgiving. So you gotta try to see what she's done in the past. Like, as parents get older, they really ain't putting it down like my mom ain't putting it down like she used to.
It loses a little bit, as the years go on. But I mean, it's like you said, man. We can't let that recipe or those recipes go, man. Because I mean, mine's one of a kind. Like I don't know, there ain't no other place to get it. You know what I mean? Like nobody makes it like that.
What was crazy when my mom told Carrie what the some of the ingredients, it was like a cheat, man. She puts a little stovetop in it. It's like a little cheat.
Oh damn.
Man, so this might be controversial, but
hold on real quick. My mom gets upset that I like stovetop. I mean, I
love stovetop.
Yeah. My mom gets upset, like, how can you eat?
It's just good, man.
yeah. I'm like, stovetop is legit, man. I'm like, Mom, I can't do what you can do. So like I have to roll with this stovetop when I'm on my own.
Obviously my mom likes it too, because that's her cheat ingredient. We think she's doing something real elaborate, but she adds other stuff to it. You got to add the celery and the onion and the sage
the sage. I was gonna say, what's the key seasoning? The sage.
Yeah, probably that sage.
Yeah, sage and thyme and some other stuff in there.
So we all in agreement that stovetop is legit.
Oh yeah, stovetop is legit, man. Like I said, we might get canceled for that take, but stovetop is legit, man.
Well, man, we 3 for 3, so there's some other people that like stovetop out there. Has to be.
I don't know what where the separation came in from, but I'm curious as to why, it kind of seems like our people do the cornbread thing and, other people kind of do the bread or the breadcrumb type of thing.
I like them both. I like both of them.
Yeah, I ain't really got no beef, but I'm just curious as to why it seems to be, one side does one thing and the other side does another.
I think they probably got the time. You probably got the time around Thanksgiving to go ahead and make a fresh cornbread and put that cornbread into the dressing. You know what I mean? Because normally another guilty pleasure. I mess with Jiffy.
Yeah,
Somebody say they don't is lying, man.
I mess with Jiffy. And if my cornbread doesn't have a sweet taste, I may not be eating your cornbread.
Yeah, that sweetness. I'm like, when people be like, man, this is just regular corn. I'm like, man, who wants that? Regular cornbread is iffy, man.
Right. They like, put some butter on it. I'm like, nah, I need some.
Like, I need a little sugar in there.
My mom would put jalapenos and a little cheese in hers, man. Them joints would be fire.
In her cornbread or in her jiffy?
Yeah. Just cut up some jalapenos, like real small pieces. You don't want to, overpowering it. But
that's what this barbecue joint down here does. They have jalapeno cornbread.
Yeah, and you can put a little bit of cheddar cheese in there, man. It makes for some really good cornbread.
Man, this is off topic, man, but I like cornbread and applesauce, man. You get some cinnamon applesauce,
You on your own, brother.
Put it on.
I ain't never had the two.
I knew I was gonna step out on my own with this because nobody else feels it. Like my family, like, what are you doing? I just need a little applesauce on top of my cornbread.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I've never thought of the combination.
I can see.
That's what I'm saying. I think y'all need to try it because my wife, she tried it. She's like, this is all right. You know what I mean? It might be a new thing I'm on to.
Hey, one thing that didn't come up, and I wonder if this is a cultural difference. Nobody said cranberry sauce.
Man,
I mess with cranberry.
Do you?
I mess with cranberry sauce.
They was talking about it on
Out the can though. It has to be out the can. Just a regular old.
They was talking about it on Keyshawn, Jay Will, and Max this morning, and like Max and Jay Will was both like, we prefer homemade cranberry or whatever. Their moms had some good recipe. Keyshawn was like, nah, man, if it's not ocean spray,
Right.
and it's not cut thinly.
Right.
I don't get it though, man. I ask my mom this every Thanksgiving. I'm like, how or why do you prepare this beautiful spread, and then to top it off, you get something out of the can that just looks awful, and put that on the table with everything else that you've like made from scratch? I don't get it.
It's good taste.
I don't really like the mix either.
How does it go on? Because you can't. It doesn't. Yeah. So I'm one of them people like I like most of my food has to be separated between like sweet and savory. I can't have sweet stuff. So like if I eat pancakes and eggs and bacon, like my pancakes have to be on a totally separate plate. So where does cranberry sauce go? What can it
listen? You put the cranberry down as like a garnish, nigga. Like just like garnish. and when you take a bite of, let's say, dressing,
yeah,
and you add a little turkey, then you just kind of like take a little dip of the cranberry sauce. It's like a touch, you know what I mean? Just touch it. You're just touching it.
How I see that is like jelly.
It's like a dip. Hey, it's like a Thanksgiving dip.
And it's jelly. It's jelly on your turkey, and I don't want no parts of it.
And it has lines in it, man. It's got the lines of the can.
You're not looking at that, man. You just need that little taste.
It probably makes like a little squishy noise when it comes out of the can, like.
Yeah, my uncle used to need to have when he was on his plate, he had to have onions, like the ball onion, like I don't know what it's called, but every bite he used to take a bite and he just take a bite of onion. I'm like, man, what are you doing? Like, you ruining your food. But that's what he had to do. What you like on your plate, Blast?
Well, man, like I said, man, the dressing is the centerpiece for me, man. If I'm not happy, man, if that dressing ain't around, man. So
what about candy yams, man? I'm a big candy yams person.
I like them. I like them in a little bit more each year, but to me, that's kind of the cranberry sauce for me. That kind of that mixes
gives you that
well.
sweet.
Yeah, that mixes well with the dressing. You get a little turkey with that.
Mixes well with the mac and cheese too.
Oh, now I'm on Doug. You already know this. You probably too. Yeah, I'm gonna get a big flack for this, but I'm anti mac and cheese.
Might pull that card.
Right.
Yeah. The funny
that's
thing,
on my plate. Mac and cheese is the first thing on my plate.
The funny thing though, man, is like it's really just a taste thing because mac and cheese looks delicious, man. Like that little top layer. I'm like, damn, I wish I was into this, man.
Did you eat it and you were just like, yo, this ain't good, or you just refused?
It's really just a cheese issue for me, man. And I think it's more like I guess what would be considered the yellow cheese or the orange cheese that just kind of.
Also, let the listeners know.
It causes me to cough it up, man.
let the listeners know that you enjoy a particular food that.
Hey,
that's nothing but cheese on it.
Hey, my G, I had cheesecake today. I had some cheesecake today. Wouldn't mind a bag of Cheetos if they were available.
And what's the last one? The main one.
What's the pizza?
Right.
Oh yeah. Oh, but I mean that's mozzarella, man. That's more like of a mild thing. Plus, I do like my pizza more on the well done side. So like if I'm controlling how the pizza is cooked, it's gonna come out more brown than white and good.
So you don't like the cheddar? You don't like the cheddar and the sharp cheddar?
Yeah. I think that's kind of what does it. Cause like, man, one time I was at Mickey D's and I ordered a chicken sandwich and I guess Swiss was what it came with. And I ate the whole damn sandwich, got down to the end. Man, what is this little white thing hanging out? I was like, oh, this is cheese. I ate a whole damn sandwich with cheese on it.
Well, so that's how you know it's mental for you then, man, because you enjoyed that cheese burger, whatever it was.
I go back to, I mean, I guess that was more recent, but like, I think I was in my 20s and I had like some sort of cheesy rice broccoli dish or something. And I was kind of like you, like, man, forget this, man. I'm over this stuff. Like, you know, I can do this. Yeah. Took a bite. It was like, I was like, nah, I guess I'm not over that.
How well do you all like carve the turkey? Do you get nervous when it's time to carve, or you just go right into it?
Man, so me, the best thing ever invented was the electric knife. Yeah. Can't go wrong with that joint. Like back in the day, I didn't want to really touch the turkey because I always thought like, yo, I'm gonna jack this thing up. But as soon as I started messing with the electric knife, get the little pitchfork thingy, all good.
It makes it real simple.
Yeah.
You go from the thigh, so not the thigh, but you start at the top of the breast or at the bottom of the breast and slice it up, or what?
Yeah, I start at the bottom of the breast and make slices, and they just fall off into the pan.
Right. So when you frying them, y'all, I don't know if y'all have fried turkey. Y'all have had fried turkey, right?
I actually have.
I have. I think we're gonna have it tomorrow too. My niece's dad is supposed to be, you know, that's supposed to be his contribution to the dinner. So kind of looking forward to that.
So check it, man. When you have your fried turkey tomorrow for the second time or whatever, and you get a piece. Well, if you get lucky and get a wing, you know, have at it, because that's going to be a great piece. But if you just get in the breast, at the end of the breast, see if there's like a little crunch. That's where you know that's a quality fried turkey right there. If you get like a little crunch on the end with the skin, you know what I mean? The skin should be there no matter what. But it comes down to how you're cutting it, because you can cut it and the skin be all jacked up. But if each piece has like a little skin on the end, you should enjoy it, man. Yeah. And as long as it's seasoned, because turkey's not the best meat. You know what I mean? It's a dry.
I mean, turkey and chicken, man. It's hard to get that seasoning to get in there, man.
Yeah.
And see,
that's why you got to rub it.
Yeah.
After I squeeze it in, you got to rub it into the muscles for real.
And injecting is key too. And also when you basting it, getting up under that skin and still putting, you know what I'm saying, putting juice in there, man.
Yeah. This guy I work with, man, he always talks about getting up under there.
Yeah, because that's what traps all that juice in, man. Like I said, my mom, she made probably one of the best turkeys I ever had, year in and year out. So when I used to go over other people's crib and I taste their turkey, I'm like, this don't have no seasoning on it. Like if you got to reach for the salt and pepper for the turkey, then somebody did something wrong.
Right.
Yeah, see, I don't.
You almost got to overseason a turkey too. Yeah. You almost got to overseason. You got to actually give it more than what you would. I think, you know, wings or.
Yeah, that's a good tip.
Or any other chicken.
You brine yours?
Who, me?
You brine yours?
Oh.
Which, I mean, no.
Brining is when you take. This is what you like when you first before you marinate it, you brine it. So you take one of them huge turkey bags, dip it in there, fill it up with water.
It's like a salty solution, right?
Well, you don't want to use salt because most turkeys already have been salted. They already had that solution in there. So if you use salt, you can over season it, but you can throw like some sugar in there and like a little bit of maybe like some ACV or something like that to brine.
What is ACV?
Apple cider vinegar.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then like I'll cut up like some onions and some lemons and then just you do that for 24 hours and then you pull it out. And now you're ready to do your real marinade. You know
that sounds good, man.
Yeah, it's hard to, I mean, it's just soaking. You give it basically, you know what I'm saying, 48 hours of in constant liquid. And so it's absorbing all of that liquid. So it's kind of hard to dry it out unless you just, you know what I'm saying, totally just murder that mug.
I mean, even with the injection, man, I used the whole bottle. Like, get this.
You know what I mean?
I put the whole bottle in Scott. Scott probably drunk off marinade. Like I used the whole bottle on Scott.
I mean, I would rather be over seasoned than under, man. Like
last year I was under seasoned. I mean, I gotta admit, my homeboy, he said, man, take some lemon pepper and just douse it with lemon pepper. I may do that tomorrow. I may not. I don't want my stuff real high in sodium because lemon pepper is, pretty high in sodium, but I may do a little bit. But, I always Coors Light, man.
Oh, hey
Scott's
man,
going
it's
to get a little Coors Light.
been a
It's been a
Scott's
long
going to
while,
get a
man.
little
It's
Coors
been a
Light
while
tonight.
it's been a while since we Coors Light, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, speaking of Coors Light,
Let's get to these reviews.
before we finish off our beers, we probably should let the listeners know what we sipping on and what we think of these holiday style joints we got.
Yeah, it's perfect time for a transition. I'll take it.
All right.
I picked up so once again, you know what I'm saying, as we said in the beginning of the podcast, we're doing holiday brews, you know what I'm saying, seasonal winter ales, just the beers that come out around this time. So I got a Samuel Smith's Winter Welcome Ale. And these cats are out of the UK. So this is some imported brew. I'll read this short little blurb about what they're working with. This seasonal beer is a limited edition brew for the short days and long nights of winter. The full body resulting from fermentation in stone Yorkshire squares. Have no clue what they are, but this beer is delicious. So I'm assuming they played a key factor in that. So Yorkshire squares and a luxurious malt character, which will appeal to a broad range of drinkers, is well balanced against whole dried Fuggle and golden hop.
The hell is Fuggle, man?
I don't know what Fuggle is, but this is
pretty close to something we got to bleep out.
Nah, this is a good Fuggle beer, man.
Hey man, quit it, man. You fucking up over there.
I know, man. This is a good Fuggle beer, man. This is checking in at 6%.
Hey man, Fuggle you.
Hey man, this is checking at 6 Fuggle percent.
Hey, well, there's the name of the episode, man. Fuggle.
Hey, either that or Scotty.
True. Yeah. Scotty's made a lot of references tonight, man.
So how is it?
It's good. I'm not some authoritarian on winter ales or like seasonal brews. I'm sorry, it's for Christmas brews, but you're getting notes of like some cinnamon, some like whole spice, like cinnamon, nutmeg, and things. I think they call it bacon spices in the bourbon world, where it's cinnamon, nutmeg, and something else. It's real light. Like before we end this podcast, I'm gonna crack another one. I like it. I mean, as you can see the color, it's a dark golden color. It's definitely more flavorful and more bold than like your typical lager or anything like that. Once again, I don't claim to be an expert on winter ales, but this is a good one. I picked it up at my local HH. One thing, it's probably about the cheapest 4-pack I done bought in probably 6 years. Only $8.99 for the 4-pack.
Oh wow.
Yeah, obviously this won't be something that I can find every day. I assuming, like they said, it's limited edition and seasonal, but I might go back and grab another 4.
Man, we got I shared with y'all last night on the text that I had a beer out of Germany, I believe. That'd probably be a good pod for us to do, man. It's maybe like a
German.
Yeah, man. Well, we could pick a country or, just kind of everybody do something imported. Probably be nice to give our listeners a little bit of, worldwide flavor.
National flair.
Yeah.
Give me Brazil. I want Brazil.
So without having too much to go on as far as how I would compare this to anything, I'm gonna go 4.5 because I just think it's a really good beer. Like it's just it's really drinkable. I'd go back and buy it. The price point is excellent, and it's craft beer at a $9 price point, and it's good. And like I said, it gives you some flavor. So yeah, 4.25 for Samuel Smith's.
No, you said 4.25 or 4.5?
4.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it at 4.5.
I'm listening, man. I'm listening. All right, I'll go next, man. I have really nothing new to most people who are into craft beer, the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel. But this holiday version is a strawberry ale. And we know that natural flavors aged in oak barrel or oak bourbon barrels, that's Kentucky Bourbon's claim to fame. And you always get a good taste for the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel beer. But the strawberry ale, man, I've been sipping on it, and I said in my text that this is a delicious beer, and it still is. As I go again,
Lemonade was a popular drink, and it still is.
and it still is. It's smooth. At 8%, you drink two of these, man. You're not really getting the jig at 8%, even though 8% is not that high, but it's not that low either.
Yeah, I don't know, man. 8% is right in that.
Yeah, but
spot, man.
if they give you 8% with the strawberry notes that I'm getting, this is a quality Kentucky bourbon. And when I grabbed it off the shelf, I wasn't at HH. It was like the last one. So
Yeah,
I mean,
okay.
people must know about it, and they must like it. So this is not a 5 micer.
Oh man, I was about to say, do we got a air horn?
It's not. I mean, it's high. 4.75.
Okay.
Only because I'm kind of leery of getting anything so popular like Kentucky bourbon. We've all had those, a 5. So they're actually getting penalized for being so popular. But sorry about that.
I mean, man, if it's a 5, call it a 5.
Nah, it's not a 5 though. I mean,
Not
it's
a 5, okay.
4.75 is probably the highest I've given any beer in a long time.
Yeah, you ain't gave anything a 5 yet, have you?
I think I did.
I think,
but I can't remember what it was.
Aren't most of their Kentucky Bourbon Barrel offerings, aren't they higher ABV, like double digits?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So this one actually came down because I thought they were normally like around 11%.
Yeah, I thought they were all double digits. So
yeah. So this came down, but they brought it down, and I understand why they had to bring it down once you add those strawberry notes in. But they still kept it pretty high to keep it over 6. I mean, when you pay, I think I paid $12.99 for the 4-pack. You feel like you're getting your money's worth at 8%.
I mean, I guess the only question I have is, being that we're gonna be in the same building this weekend, have you saved me one?
Man, listen, this is how good they are. I had when I sent you all the text saying, "Hey, this is."
That sounds like a no, E. That sounds like a no.
I'm gonna go through the chronological order when I drank all of them. This is the last
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
It's the long road to know.
Yeah, it is a long road to know, man.
I'll answer it this way: you may want to go by the store and see if there's any left.
Hey, man.
B-Dub, man, B-Dub keep hounding me about that bet, so I'm gonna throw one of these into his.
Nah, yeah, man, you can take one out for him, man. He wants that stale.
Yeah, he wants stale, man.
I'm like, well, he needs that stale, man.
What you got, Blaz?
Get that man what he asked for, man.
It's good. So I was gonna say before you go on, I drank 2 the first night, like down. And this is my 3rd, so I got 1 more left.
Yeah, where you cop at? I'm gonna have to go looking for that.
Man, basic Meyer.
And you got the last one you said?
Well, at my Meyer.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's other Meyer.
I think your Meyer is my Meyer.
Oh, for real? Oh.
I mean, I don't really shop at Meyer like that, but I mean, if I was to go.
Well, you know what, man? You coming through on Saturday. If you come through with those good famous recipe lead wings, man, I definitely have a Kentucky bourbon barrel waiting on you, man. Strawberry style. I
mean, do they have like some sort of wing I don't know about, or is it just their normal chicken wing? Are you talking about
just a normal wing?
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, it ain't nothing special. I mean, if you add some wedges, if you get some wedges on there, man.
Hey, man, the wedges I like, man, are like the skinny kind of floppy ones.
Right.
Like the big thick
I'll eat the thick one. I eat the thick one, but I'm thumbing around for that skinny one, man.
Yeah, them skinny ones, boy. Them skinny ones is on point, man. Good Lord.
See if you get a family pack, man, and we'll cash app you.
There was some alley-oops in that exchange.
Hey, man, the listeners must know that we're getting ready for the Ohio State Michigan game.
That's true, man. I mean, I kind of want to put y'all onto these Eli wings, man, but I don't know if I want to drive downtown before coming your way.
Yeah, that'd be a long trip, man. I've had Eli wings though.
Oh, you've had them. Okay,
yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
There's an Eli's out here. You know that out in Westchester.
Oh, word. Okay. Nah, I didn't know that. Yeah. I picked up Eli's for my family for tomorrow, man, because normally my contribution to the family dinner is my barbecue wings. I know Troegs has had them. Troegs know how I get down.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it's a wing shortage, man. it was like $28 for a bag of wings. And I'm like, man, if I got to pick up 2 bags of wings, why am I going to pay $60 when I can just have somebody cook them for me, smoke them for me? So I cheated this year and, bought my wings or whatever. So,
yeah. Hey, speaking of wings, let me just make this one little quick. It's not a plug, but Prime Sports, black-owned sports bar in Coleraine.
Yeah, I'm hip to that. Is there?
Yeah. Actually, my fraternity brother, we may have him on, man. I'm gonna see if I can get him on so he can talk about his business ventures. He has Prime, and he also opened Privilege, the nightclub downtown.
Oh yeah, but, I drive past Privilege every day.
The wings, it was a big debate between my wife and I if these wings were smoked or fried, and we came to the conclusion that they were smoked. There's some great wings at Prime, man. I mean, the barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
They were good. And the way, you get a recommendation, the waitress always said, well, the wings are good. I'm like, all right, let me try some wings. Man, the wings were good, man. I think they're smoked. I think they're smoked wings.
But it could be both, man, because Eli's does both. They smoke them first, and then before they serve them to you, they flash from them.
Flash, okay.
Neighbors does the same thing. They smoke them, and then when you order them, they flash fry them real quick.
That's probably what we're tasting, man.
Yeah, it kind of gives you that, crispiness.
Taste. Right.
All right, well, I'm gonna get into mine, man. Last but not least, and I don't know how to say this, but I'm guessing it's Troegs, Troegs.
I've had that.
Close enough.
Yeah, I've seen the brand before. Yeah. They're out of Hershey, Pennsylvania, so Chocolate City.
Not really.
It is the chocolate.
I'm sure you don't find too much chocolate in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Hey man, it's the Hershey factories there, man. It's all.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever driven through there?
Nah.
Man, they definitely are proud to be Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure they hang their hat on that.
Like I said the first time, it's the Chocolate City, man. DC, whoever else wants to claim that, man, it's Hershey, Pennsylvania, man. If you ain't got Hershey's in your city, how can you be the Chocolate City?
Amen.
All right. Anyway, I got this Mad Elf joint. It's, I don't know, a little bit hard to see, but it's got a jig elf on there.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good smile on dude, man.
Hey, yeah, he's clearly smacked, man.
Yeah.
This has a long description, but it says the Mad Elf is here with its nuanced blend of sweet and tart cherries, Pennsylvania wildflower honey, chocolate malt, and a hint of mischief. Thanks to spicy Belgian yeast, this ruby and the holiday ale finishes with subtle notes of cinnamon, clove, and allspice. It's not the holidays until you've had your first Mad Elf. So we've been sipping on our drink all episode.
All right.
Well, in honor of my guy, man, let me tell you what's in this bottle, man. I mean, when I picked it up, the aside from the smiley face elf, it said holiday brew with cherries and honey. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get a little sweet or whatever. I didn't really read the back because tart is also one of the words in the description, and I don't know, man. I think I was just expecting a little more sweet. It's good, no doubt. You definitely get the cherry. I don't get as much honey or whatever, but I can see why it's holiday brew. I mean, it kind of seems like it's got some holiday magic in it or whatever. Holiday magic coming out of her whatever. But, I mean, I think this is in the threes, man. I'm gonna get this a 3.75, man.
It's a nice, what's that, dark amber?
Yeah, it's got an amber.
Hey, well, Hershey, Pennsylvania didn't do a good job.
God dang, Hershey blew it, man. Chocolate.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that Hershey Yingling Porter.
Hey, man, that's probably if there was one beer that was my biggest disappointment, it was that Ying. Nah, I swear, this is legit. Sorry, Hershey, and sorry, Yingling. But I just had my expectations was super high.
Yeah, I'm like, man, how can you go wrong with Hershey's? Like, man, just flood that joint with chocolate.
Right. I'm like, I don't know if Hershey didn't give them enough Hershey bars. If they was like, hey, yo, we only got, a certain amount. We can't.
Yeah.
What's that, coca?
Huh?
What's chocolate? Coca plant or something?
Man,
coca.
Yeah.
But, I'm like, man, all you got to do literally is this.
Right.
That's all you got. That
Saus is whipping it. Like,
nah. Oh yeah, pour some more in there. Whip.
that was
And just keep going, man.
yeah.
That shit should have been pouring like pouring chocolate, man.
You know why, man?
I definitely
Ain't
won't call
enough
it.
black folks in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Man,
It wasn't
if
the
you
worst
don't, if
beer,
you don't
but it
stop disrespecting the chocolate city, man.
Hey man, it was disappointing.
Willy
Man.
Wonka. What city was Willy Wonka in, man? That's the chocolate city.
No. Nah, man. Hey man, remember when, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't go there. But remember when Ray Nagin was like, "We'll turn New Orleans back into the chocolate city." He promptly was removed.
I'm gonna take the place of Sanchez today because I killed my beer really quick, and I'm
Sanchez is here.
You doubling up?
I'm doubling up.
He said Sanchez is here.
Does Sanchez got another one?
Hey, I'm glad that you're finally claiming your name, man.
I thought he was trying to say he's gonna take the place of B-Dub.
Nah,
Hey,
man, you the one with the double up.
Did you see in the text the other day?
Go ahead, double up. Shoot.
This dude was
I'm
like,
Everybody had a nickname but him.
yeah, man. He said he was Doug. I'm like,
That is my nickname. My name is Douglas.
Nah, man.
My real name is Douglas.
What kind of
Everybody
trash
call
is
me
this,
Doug.
man? I mean, you might have been the first. You might have had the first
Right.
nickname.
Right.
I think Oyce came first. First.
Okay.
Oyce came first, and then Sanchez, like you said, was a total mistake, but it just stuck.
Yeah. I'm like, you shouldn't even be that, man. But that's all because of he heard me wrong.
Right.
All right, we got a Evil Twin Brewing Cranberry Sauce Baus. You know what I'm
Sauce
saying?
Baus.
Sauce Baus.
Man. Yeah,
I
just
mean,
keep it moving. You know, Tolls is gonna.
I don't know. It's the
I'm
Sauce
going-
Baus, man. This is the last episode of the season, man. We giving it to y'all. Giving y'all a lot of Sauce Baus right now.
Oh man. I mean, we don't have Fogel, Sauce Boss.
Profane beers, man.
This is an IPA brewed with oat and lactose with vanilla and cranberry puree added. Uninspiring for the most part. 7 point.
This guy basically said, hated it.
Right. Oh man, classic.
It's really nothing really, but I really do mess with Evil Twin. I like Evil Twin. I just don't really care for this offering.
Hey, where is Evil Twin out of?
They're out of this is weird because they're saying it's brewed for Evil Twin by Dorchester Brewing Company in Boston, Massachusetts.
Yeah, Dorchester, Massachusetts.
Yeah, I thought Evil Twin was somewhere else. But I mean, color's nice. I mean, it looked like
the color is great, man.
The color's great. It looked like a grapefruit IPA.
Yeah, it does.
It's just kind of blah though. So this is gonna be a quick review because I don't want to
Blase blah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go deep into it. I'm going 3.75.
Right.
I don't get a lot of hops, which I don't know what the IBU is, but I just I like hoppy IPAs. It's not really tart from the cranberry or anything like that. It's just something, you know what I'm saying, got a turkey on the can, so I picked it up for the holiday. And there was no Thanksgiving in this can.
Evil Twin out of Queens, New York. Shout out to Queens.
Well, look, man, since we're doing some final rounds of the year, I'm gonna give you this UA strawberry. I'm gonna stay with the strawberry thing, and I guess that's called rhubarb sour.
Rhubarb.
Okay, y'all had that before?
Yeah.
I mean, I know the
Pronunciation.
fruit or whatever, but
okay, rhubarb. Okay, well, thanks for that. This is a Berliner Wise style ale, which is probably one of my favorites.
yeah,
with
Berliner
strawberry.
has been a big hit for us.
Yeah, with strawberry puree, rhubarb puree, cinnamon, vanilla extract, and check this.
No, vanilla what?
Extract. Extract? Extract. Sorry.
I don't think you said it right, man.
Vanilla extract.
I'm gonna tell you what I heard. I heard vanilla.
Vanilla extract. I'm sorry. Extract. All right. Let me start over, man. Berliner White style ale.
Hold on, man. You can't.
You can't go past
Strawberry puree.
You can't go past that.
Hold on, man. Rewind. Edith,
Vanilla.
you I'm like, can I talk, man? Can I talk? E, did you hear vanilla?
Man.
Did you hear it?
Man, we are going out season one with a bang.
Man.
Season one with a bang.
What did I say?
I think I heard vanilla ass track.
Yes! That's exactly what he said.
No, man. Extract. Sorry, extract.
Oh, man. Oh. Pretty sure that's what I heard, E. That's why I stopped. I wouldn't even stopped if I didn't think I was like, hold on, what you say? And then he said it again.
He for sure said it twice.
Vanilla extract.
You got it. Go ahead, Doug.
Extract. Hey, man, it may be the 8%, man. Maybe the Kentucky bourbon 8%. Vanilla.
Ass track.
Extract. Oh. Man, I can't get to this last note, man. The last note is graham cracker. Has anybody ever had that? Like, see, it lost all its thunder because y'all laughing about ass track.
I mean, man.
Anyway, it has a graham cracker in it. This is like 6.0 AOC. This we all know is out of Milwaukee.
Tighten up, E. Tighten up.
Ruber. Let me taste it, man.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. I can't
have gone off the rails, y'all.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead.
We still on.
We got it.
Go ahead.
He said we still on.
Let me see what's in this can.
I'm just struggling, like, man. EXTRACT versus ASSTRACT.
That's good. That's delicious. These guys, these listeners, if y'all see these guys, man, they're wiping
their eyes. Put this video out tomorrow.
They're wiping their eyes.
Oh, shoot. Man.
Get it together, man. This is not good pod, man.
Oh, man. Good Lord.
All right.
Can I say that this was
going out with a bang, man?
It's only fitting because it's usually always Doug, man. It's always him.
No, man. This is good though.
Right,
let me
yeah, man.
Circle back.
Sorry, man.
This is a good beer. And what's crazy, the graham cracker, I taste it. Like I actually get that graham cracker note.
I've seen that in the store, and I passed it over many times because I'm like, man, all I ever heard about rhubarb was that it's whack. So I never even
rhubarb. I never heard of it. That's why I ain't know how to pronounce it. But it's good. The sour, see, the sour is you get a hint of the sour on the end, but it's not overpowering. So both my strawberries tonight, man, but good. I damn near give this a 5 for real. Just because they hit that graham cracker and they got the ass track.
So do you damn near give it? Or
yeah, you gotta be definitive when we go 5.
Man, the cinnamon's coming through. And my ignorance is I don't know what rhubarb is. Somebody educate me on that.
So rhubarb is like, have you ever heard like rhubarb pie?
I've heard of it. I think a lot of times they do strawberry rhubarb pies.
Yeah, it's
rhubarb. Mm-hmm.
Man, it's like this. I think if I'm not mistaken, rhubarb is like this root type thing.
Really?
And it's
I should have did some research, but I wasn't reviewing this. This is just a improvisation. So I like it though. Whatever the rhubarb is.
It says rhubarb is a fleshy, edible stalk.
Okay.
So yeah, it kind of looks like a root.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they're confident enough to put it in their title.
So we going definitive 5 or down?
Yeah, you still ain't gave it
5. It's not a 5 because of my own ignorance. I don't know what rhubarb is for real, so I can't give it a 5. The sour, you know, when I'm drinking the sour, I'm expecting like, man, I'm really getting it back here. They give you a little bit of it, but then that cinnamon and that graham cracker, bro, this is good. This is good. It's only 6.0, so I probably wouldn't give it a 5 because it's so low in ALC. But should we penalize if a
Yeah, I don't
if a
penalize,
beer
man.
if a beer hit the notes?
If it
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
Penalizing?
I don't
Are we going to end with a
penalize.
5? We end the season with a 5?
yeah,
Hell yeah, this is
I
5.
feel
5
There it
mugs,
is.
man.
Berliner style wise ales, they typically whatever it says, if they nail it, then yeah, it's like a 5 because but once again, in 2022, I'm gonna know exactly why it's called Berliner style wise or whatever. Because every time you drink one and it says it's this, it always tastes just like that. Like it's one beer that's really consistent.
It does. Did they nail the ass track?
Man, did I really say that? Man, y'all tripping.
Man, I swear, if you did it, it damn near sound like you said it twice. That's why I was in tears because I'm like, yo, he doubled back on it. I'm like,
Yeah, I thought you was trying to say abstract.
that's what I
No.
thought. I thought you were trying to say abstract.
Well, you know, I got, if I don't take my glasses off, I'm not seeing stuff straight anyway.
Yeah, I'm like, I thought he was trying to say
Extract. Hey man, we were just talking about how we said things, you know, in the Russell Wilson and all that.
Yeah,
Extract. Okay, abstract, extract.
Yeah, you just said it, man.
definitely came into play. But good pod, fellas, man. Good
Yeah,
season.
man.
Yeah,
Hey, thanks, listeners. Thanks for riding with us, everybody. That's
Yeah,
been
man. It's
listening
been a
to
hell
every
of a ride,
episode.
man. Been a hell
We
of a
love the
ride.
feedback. We love the feedback. I'm getting number positive feedback from people who are listening. So, you know, tell other people about us. You know, let them know we got a good product, and we appreciate it.
Yeah,
I want
man.
to, you know what I'm saying, extend a salute to all the guests that we had rock with us this season. You know what I'm saying? That came
Sure.
True that.
drop jewels, drop knowledge. Once again, we hops and stocks. We're not the experts on the financials, so we try to bring y'all guests that can, you know what I'm saying, give y'all these gems. And we look to, you know what I'm saying, be slanted more towards the financial literacy, you know what I'm saying, in 2022. I know Doug got some people lined up. I'm gonna try to get some people lined up and, you know what I'm saying, kind of balance this out. Right now, we've been kind of hop heavy, but it's what we do, it's what we enjoy. But we understand that there's a need for financial literacy, and there's, you know what I'm saying, I get texts every day of people asking me, you know what I'm saying, about information like crypto, and I'm like, man, I don't know, like, but I'm gonna find somebody that does, and we're gonna put them on the podcast. So we look to rocking with y'all in 2022. Once again, season 1 wrapping up.
Yeah, allow me to speak my ish right quick. I just want to say, you know, thank you to all the listeners, man. This has been an incredible journey for all of us, man. I don't know if any of us thought when we started this that, you know, we would be where we at right now. You know, like I can't remember exactly what day we started, but you know what I'm saying? We powered this out for the better part of the year. I mean, it's been fun. It's been educational. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had a good time doing this, man. It's just, you know, I'm just glad that, you know, we persevered and did what we said we was gonna do, man. There's no group of guys that I would rather be, you know, taking this journey with than you guys, man. You know, we go back way back, man. You know, y'all know the history, man. A lot of our listeners do too, man. So it's just been an awesome journey from my vantage point, and you know, just to know that people are rocking with us. I mean, you know, we check some of the stats, and you know, we can see that people in Puerto Rico or the UK is listening to us. It's just crazy, man, that, you know, our first venture together might not have ended the way that we wanted it to, but I think that we can do with hops and stocks what we might not have been able to do with 100 Spoke.
Right.
And that, to me, that's exciting, man, going into the new year. So, and I know that, you know, we all got the same energy, man. We all are, you know, kind of vibing on the same wavelength, man. So, you know, 2022, you know, it's real exciting as far as I'm concerned, man. Like you said, the guests have come through for us. And I mean, we got all sorts of ideas for new guests in the new year. And I think, you know, sky's the limit, man.
Yeah. All right,
What you laughing at, though? What you laughing at, man?
You keep disappearing, man.
Yeah.
Disappearing while you talking.
Yo, lean back is taking you off the screen.
Hey, man, that's
man.
how I do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in and out, man. I'm
Yeah,
in and
lean
out.
back is taking you off, man.
Hey, I'm in and out,
I was
man.
listening. I
I'm
was
in
listening
and
to
out.
you, then I just see your head just gone. I just see shoulders and shit.
Yeah. I'm there 1 minute. The next thing you know, I'm like Mayweather, man. You can't
Hey
hit me.
man, you was coming with some knowledge, and I just seen a blank. I ain't see a head again.
That's how I do it, man. Go
Yeah,
space.
well, thanks, listeners, man. I just want to thank listeners, man. You know, thank y'all for taking the time to, you know, there's other things you can be listening to, but you're listening to Hops and Stocks.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate
In 2022, y'all quit listening to them weak podcasts and get what up.
Right, you know what I mean? If you don't want nobody dancing on your podcast, you know what I mean?
All up in your video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Rock with Hops and Stocks, man.
Yeah, what do you say? Come to Hops and Stocks, man.
Yeah,
Right, Hops and Stocks got something to say. That's all I got to say.
You got something to say. Once again,
Source Awards.
we are closing out 2021. Hops and Stocks, we out.
Yeah, man. Love y'all.
Peace to the gods.